About to go live on YouTube, and we'll start the webinar. Okay, welcome everybody. I know we're a little bit delayed in starting, just waiting for everybody to trickle in, and we'll start the webinar as soon as everyone joins. I'm going to have my colleague Joao Rodriguez joining me. He's going to manage the chat room for us. So, and to see if there are any questions, please enter them right into the chat. We'll be able to address them as they come up. Again, today's webinar is going to be sort of going to cover the theme of a day in the life of a product and project manager, utilizing the latest Microsoft um, project management tool, specifically the new planner, and how it may streamline your workday and help you in your, day-to-day planning of your activities, collaborating, and really making you more efficient. And of course, being able to use the latest and greatest AI tools that are available to you. So without further ado, let me jump right in. And I guess the place we're going to start is the planner. So this is what a planner looks like if you open it up and within your team's environment. And I'm going to show you how we take the planner to the next level by incorporating into some of the advanced features that we enabled using the Microsoft Power Platform, and that allows you to do more advanced project, program, and portfolio management, including resource planning, risks and issue management, change management, document management. But really, this is a place where some of you can work from, or you can actually work directly from the Power Platform. It really depends on your need. This is just very convenient to start your day with. As you could see, simply by going to my day, I have some tasks that were completed, some tasks that are open. As a matter of fact, since this webinar started, I'm going to complete this task. And then what we're simply going to do is we're going to create a new plan. And I am actually going to use probably one of the templates that are offered to me. And let me see, marketing campaign. Why don't we start with a simple project management plan? Okay, we're going to use this template. And we're just going to go ahead and create it. And here's my simple plan. Okay. You can view the plan in a board format. You can also view the plan in a grid format. Okay. Now, what I actually wanted to do is this is a simple plan. I wanted to use some AI functionality. So let me go ahead and create a brand new one. Design a new smartphone. So we'll go ahead and design a new smartphone plan. And it should give us a clean sort of a canvas to work with, and does give me the co-pilot capability, and that's what I was looking for. So I don't want to start from scratch and start building all these tasks. So I'm just going to ask my co-pilot AI assistant to create a simple plan to design and produce a new smartphone. And you could just simply type freehand, and it's going to think for a moment, and it should come up with the plan. Here's the outline. And of course, you can modify it. This is, the reason why it is called Copilot, because it's exactly what it is. It's meant to give you sort of a starting point where you can work with, and then you can always, there's some suggestions, right? So plan is created. Here it's asking me if you want to create a task to do a kickoff meeting. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's do that. We need a kickoff meeting. So that task has been created. Uh, Create a bucket for team roles. I think that's a great idea because we want to be able to move my tasks based on team roles. So I think we're okay for a while here. So just to kind of give you a sense of what this may look like, this is the whole plan. Not only created main tasks, it also created subtasks. And the advantage of being in this team environment is, of course, it allows you this greater collaboration with your team members. As I said, you could view this in a grid view. You can also view it in a board view where you have different buckets, and then you can move it between different buckets based on, I mean, these are the recommended one, but you could change this by changing them to progress simply, from not started to in progress to completed. And when you do that, not only you can move the progress here, but it should also move it in the grid level also. Okay, as you could see, it moved it to a different and highlighted with a date. And the same would happen on a timeline, right? So why don't we just maybe add some members to this? So this would be assigned to me, and this one I would assign to Shuao, who's also on a call with us. It's actually, this is integrated with your Active Directory, so that's why it took a little bit to so yeah, why don't I go ahead and add him to the group, create a group, design a new smartphone, sure. So now we can also have a group that we could share with and collaborate with. Okay, great. So we have some tasks assigned. Here's the start, here's the finish. Well, we're then going to do market research and then to analyze competitive products. Well, why don't we go ahead and go to timeline, because I think there may be a dependency here. This one is done. So I'm going to go ahead and gather customer feedback and assign that back to me. And that should probably start right after. So, and like I said, the beauty of the timeline is you can create dependencies. So, and I think this is actually a dependency. So, and you can create dependency end to start, start to end. There's lots of flexibility around dependencies. Just to go back to the details of the specific tasks, there's quite a bit that you could do with these. You could add labels, custom labels to these and classify them and rename them. So this could be anything you really want. Of course, start date and finish date, durations. You could, if you're managing in in an agile format, you could do that here. You can add items to a checklist format if you need to follow a certain checklist for your team. You can also add this to the channel, right, for greater collaboration. You can also connect goals. So all this is available to you. And within the task, you could see the complete history of what was done to this specific task. You can also attach documents that are specific to the task from SharePoint or from your local computer. And as I said, you can also assign goals. So there's various goals that will be assigned and to see how you align with your overall strategic initiative. You could see all your completion based on buckets within the charts. There's basic reports here, and it's also linked to Power BI for a deeper dive into analytics. Now, one thing that I did want to demonstrate is that once you're done creating a simple plan in the planner, it is also visible to you in more advanced environments like the Power Apps and Power BPM. So if I were to switch over to our Power Apps environment, and this is simply a add-on widget that we created based on the Microsoft Power Platform. So that resides today. You probably, if you have access to Power Apps, you could actually install this absolutely free and use it. So this project that I created called Design a New Smartphone should also appear right here in my project plans, right? And now the reason why you want to be here, because it's going to offer us, as I said, some additional functionality. So if we go ahead and open this here, not only you will see an identical project plan that I have in the planner, as you could see right here, right? And so this plan and these plans are identical. And as a matter of fact, if I do something here, it's in real time reflected here, as you could see. So you can work, it's all done in real time. So if some of your team members are custom working in a planner, it's perfectly fine. When your program and portfolio managers need the extra functionality and they may want to work within this environment using the Power Apps, you could go ahead and do so, because as I said, here is where not only you have the full planner capabilities, but you can have this extra metadata. You can assign this project to programs, right? Uh, you can assign this project to portfolios. You can include a business case, value statements, right? You could put the budget that was allocated for this effort. And this actually can be integrated with your back-end back office system like SAP's or Oracle's. You can bring in actuals. You can also manage your resources here and assign them. So there is a basic resource allocation management within Planner, but this takes it to a whole new level. You also have a calendar view of your tasks. Here's where you can add your risks and issues by simply recording an issue right here. And again, this is out of the box, so it's very basic. Issue management, but you can add any metadata and really make it your own here. So again, same thing would be with risk. You could add new risks using the same approach. Subject, design delay, risk probability, 50. Then you can add additional description, mitigation plan, add additional resources. Risk probability and the number between 0 and 1. Okay, got it, because it's so it's 0.5. Okay, here we go. So we have a risk recorded. You can also manage your changes here, again, by adding in new changes, getting the approval process done, documents. You can create documents or you can upload documents. So as you could see, you could create a new Word document, Excel, or PowerPoint and attach it here. So here's the Word document. um, uh, design plan. Here we go. And it opens up your Word document, and you could just create a plan right here and save the document, and it will be saved right back and be attached to your to the documents that you have right within your document management, which is right here. You can request resources, and again, there's quite a bit more in here that you could manage. One thing I did want to touch upon is the ability to manage the workflow. Again, this is a basic stage workflow, which starts as new with a timer, then resources selected, execution, validation, and closure. And you simply, in this case, there are no hard requirements, but you can put in notifications here and stage gauges where you cannot go beyond without some mandatory action that needs to be taken, approvals to be had. So the this I believe will let me move through because it's a demo environment, but typically you will put in some gated flows in here and based on your government's and the policies. So as you could see, well, I took the whole project right through all the tasks all the way to closure, but generally you would obviously manage your plan here or in the planner and take it right through all the steps. Some of the additional functionality that I wanted to demonstrate, just to go back to the planner, is there's quite a bit of flexibility when it comes to managing your tasks, including the boards, which you can move around freely. You can group them by sprints. If you're doing agile format, you can group them by goals. Okay, as you can see, we created various goals and how they align with your goal strategy. You can group them by assign to, which is very convenient to actually move some tasks and assign them to various team members right in the grid format. And again, then when you switch over to timeline, you can create easily the dependencies here, and you can expand your the time tasks and then just simply attach them and create dependencies. You can also see assignments based on your resources, how many incomplete, how many late. So again, the one thing I do want to stress is whatever you see here is also going to be reflected here in in real time. Now, we also are including the advanced reporting pack. As I mentioned to you, we do use Power BI, and included with PPM 365 is a complete set of reports. Again, interactive reports, because they're all Power BI based. You can have your portfolio dashboards, portfolio timelines, portfolio milestones, uh, resource dashboards. You can also dive into project timelines a little bit deeper. So there's everything is in here for you. Again, I'm just scratching the surface really when it comes to PPM 365, but I wanted to share with you some of the capabilities, the advanced capabilities that exist in not only in the planner, which you can certainly use Copilot to help you along with creating your tasks, managing your tasks, but also the advanced capabilities that are part of the existing PPM 365 and what Power Platform actually brings to the table. So, and the everything is again is synced It is live. You can change and modify any of this metadata and manage your and collaborate within teams on your progress, and also manage all your activities here, whether it's in a grid view, whether it's in a board view, and as I said, you could do it by as I demonstrated in the planner. Same capability exists here. Also, you get your basic chart reporting. You have the people assignment. You have the same goals assignment that are here, and as the tasks get completed here, they get completed in real time in the planner. So this is pretty much all that I wanted to cover today when it comes to planner and advanced capabilities of our PPM 365 platform. I do wanted to leave some time for questions, if there are any. I know, Joao, I know you were monitoring the chat room to see if there was any questions at this point.
No questions so far. Yeah, this has interaction with the to personal to do. It will always reflect your tasks in your personal to do and Outlook, right?
Oh, yes, that's a good point. So just to kind of sort of explain where sort of the roadmap of the planner came from. The planner really originated. It's a sort of the new planner is an integration of to do, project for the web, and your tasks in Outlook. So earlier this year, Microsoft integrated all that into the new planner, and now you have that full capability of really seeing your tasks and anywhere and everywhere they appear. As a matter of fact, I wanted to show another collaboration piece that is really slick. If I can use one of my earlier product to demonstrate it. Let me just see if this. No, it wasn't on here. It was one of the older plans that yeah, I believe it was this plan here that we could show. Yeah, so what you can also do in the new planner, you can collaborate on a task level. So let's say you can open up the details of the tasks, and you have an ability to connect your plan and create a channel. So, and this is a channel for this particular plan. So when you open up your plan inside the channel, and you can pretty much collaborate on any given task within your plan by simply opening the details of the task, and then you have this ability and a button down here say task conversation, and what it does, it opens up actually a chat specific to this task. So not only you can collaborate on a project in Teams, you can collaborate on a task level here, and you can of course do an ad hoc meeting here and check your history of all the changes within this task. So there's a really great collaboration capabilities, and another reason why you may want to use both to manage your plan or project, so to say. You may want to do it within the Microsoft Teams environment, because it will allow you this complete collaboration. But at the same time, your project and portfolio managers can be here and manage this on a program and portfolio level utilizing PPM 365 is this is where you're gonna get your additional functionality where you can manage the issues, manage the risk, do your change management, do program level management, portfolio level management, and of course, last but not the least, have an ability to view, analyze, and share a very robust pack of project, portfolio, and program related Power BI reports. So overall, it's a very robust, collaborative environment that I think will benefit anybody from a seasoned product and the project manager to a citizen and a casual project manager that simply wants to use a planner which requires a very, very limited, I guess, learning curve. There's really not a lot that you need to know to get started with it. You just simply, go to planner, just click on a new plan and start utilizing. And it's really ubiquitous the way things are appearing. So as Joao mentioned, they will appear in your Today app, they will appear on your Outlook, and they will appear in My Day in your planner. So there's many different ways that you can manage this. All right, so unless there are any other questions, I think this is all that we wanted to cover today. We do would like to thank you for attending, and we try to bring this content to you on a regular basis. So keep an eye on our social media and email invites, and we will share this replay on YouTube. Join our YouTube channels. Please subscribe, and in the description there'll be all relevant links to where you can get your one-on-one free consultation, schedule a demo based on your specific use case. We can certainly talk about proof of concept engagements, to see how this may fit into your environment on a smaller scale before diving all the way in. So please reach out at info@trusteditgroup.com, or all the information, like I said, will be included for those of you watching on YouTube in our show notes down below. And do subscribe and like us for our content that we post regularly. Again, thank you all for joining and hope to see you soon.
Thank you.